All right, so what's up, guys? Trying something out new, as you can see. All right, make sure this is working. Pulling this up. All right, I think it works. So I have to use the computer mic for the YouTube thing, and then you get the better mic over on Twitch, is how it's going to work. And then I'm going to try to have both chats out. What up, PSN? How are you doing, Protect? How are you? Pop out chat. So try to have both chats open here. We got the YouTube chat. And let's see, can I pop out this chat? I guess I can't really pop it out, so I'll just put it down here maybe. So I can see both of them. There you go. And I can see this. Turn this over. What up, Mike? How are you? Long time no see. We are getting back into this, theoretically. All right, we're just going to rock with that. Let me see how it looks on StreamYard. We're trying all sorts of things new, so I'll lock this so I can't switch between screens. All right, so that looks pretty good. You can see the Twitch link. Let me know if the Twitch link in the description works properly, and then we can actually go through this film, and hopefully Twitch doesn't just shut me down. You know, that's the goal here. All right, so far it seems to be working over there. Yep. Okay. I also think Twitch is a lot faster than YouTube as far as delay, which is nice. Like, it seems like the delay is almost non-existent on Twitch compared to YouTube, which is really nice. Really, really nice. All right. Got that going. How's the family? Family's doing good. We have kid number 2 on the way. He will be here in 6 weeks or so. So it's been a crazy off season for me, but that's okay. We're having fun. And all right, now we're going to get started. If you haven't already and you're in the YouTube chat, switch over to Twitch, and we're going to go through this film. And I'll at least have the play-by-play up. So we try to make sure I'm at least highlighting the play that we are on. Oh, we've got some sort of notification. What tells me? Oh, a new follower on Twitch. Awesome. Perfect. So we're getting there. All right, here we go. Got the film. All right, so we obviously going into it right off the rip. Yeah, it doesn't sound like you've had an off season. Who you telling? Yeah, it's been a busy off season, which is good though. It's better than the alternative. I could just be lazy and not doing anything, but it's also a rigmarole, so that's okay. Anyway, all right. Obviously not what we wanted to see from our Commanders. A 48-18 beatdown, and right off the rip, you can easily say, hey, it was our backups versus a lot of their starters, and then our third strings against their second strings, and so on and so forth. So they had the quote-unquote edge on us, which is fine, but at the same time, it's not fine, right? You never want to get destroyed by 30, no matter what game it is. You always want it to be competitive. You always want it to be fun and interesting. And clearly, after this game, Dan Quinn felt the same way, and they made some moves. Like Dominique Hampton cut from this game, completely cut, which is insane, right? I wonder if this messes it up, but I also wanted to just pull up the depth chart because a lot of these guys' numbers are going to be all sorts of out of whack. So I just wanted to have this up as well, just in case. So I might be alternating through this as well, just to make sure I actually know when somebody flashes or somebody does something bad that we have the number. Now, of course, I'm going to forget what Dominique Hampton's number was, and he's not going to be listed anymore, but oh well, what are you going to do? You can't have everything you ever want. All right, let's do this thing. All right, here we go. So right off the rip, we know it's the 100-yard touchdown, and from Travion Henderson, their rookie, catches it just inside the goal line. So really, it's a 99-yard touchdown. They call it 100. I don't know what they're looking at. Clearly caught it at the 1. Obviously a big deal and should be updated immediately because that's the most important part of this film. Of course not. Here we go. All right. Ooh, this right here, just, I didn't really play special teams, but 2 hats right here. I don't know if one's supposed to be stunting over or he is attacking an angle that he should not be attacking. But it looks like, if I remember right, that's the hole that he is going to hit right off the rip. And, yeah, I mean, no stunt here at all. And then he gets inside leverage here. He's on outside leverage. Like, is this supposed to be that our kicker? His name is escaping me already. What the heck's our new kicker's name? We just got him. Matt Gay from the Colts. All right, so here we go. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly where it hits immediately. He's not expecting to actually have to do anything. This also is an angle he's expecting him to hit this sideline. This is a really good job here of seeing his body language and then cutting it the other way and basically completely taking Iganagani out of the play. Right? He sees that he was way over pursuing this way, no help this way, and he is gone. Gone. I mean, by design here, right? Like, you have to, I understand that you don't trust your punter, but you can't get beat this way, in my opinion. And like, because if you get beat this way, then your punter really has no chance of getting him this way. At least this is a shorter field for him. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're relying on your kicker to make the kick or make the tackle, you're in trouble either way, right? But yeah, we just get destroyed here. And Henderson, 99 yards for the touchdown, right off rip. First NFL touch. Not really counting as an NFL touch because it's not in a real game, but first preseason touchdown for the kid. We'll probably see Don Hampton this spring in the UFL. I don't hate that idea for him. We're going to find out today if he was really that bad. Ugh, just a bad play there by Iganagani. Bad play. Double check that Twitch is not shutting me down for this, right? Yeah, we're still going. We're still going on Twitch, so that's good. That is good. So come on over to Twitch if you haven't already and hang out, and we'll watch the film together. Here's the kick. How about that kicker from Jacksonville, huh? Well, it was in Jacksonville. It wasn't Jacksonville's kicker, though, right? Who was the one that made that 70-yard field goal? Was it Jacksonville's kicker? Cam Little or something like that? Crazy kick. 70 yards. Our kickers are way gay. Like, super gay, dude. Like, way gay. All right, who missed the block there? Just curious. Oof. Oof. Just no hat here and no hat here. Why is he not cutting it back? Does he not? But yeah, what? Why would you go this way? You have no blocks with 2 blue jerseys here. Like, follow your blocks, dude. I mean, you may not go anywhere. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're running back into trash, but 1v2, you know, maybe Saquon Hurdle, you know, I guess. All right, here we go. Right off the rip on defense here. sorry, on offense rather, now that the defense never even got a chance because we just let them score on specials. So a guy that we obviously want to keep an eye on today, Connerly, our first-round draft pick. See how he does today. And I have really liked our 7th-round draft pick just from the initial look at JCM. I liked him a lot as well. And my guy, Ben Sennett, of course, is another guy that I'm curious about. So we go with the play action, swing it out there, and not giving our guy KJ Osborne a chance at the ball. Of course, Sam Hartman, not the most exciting quarterback you've ever heard of. It's interesting. This has to be an option here, our little RPO, because the offensive line looks like they go forward, but not in like a screen fashion. They look like they're blocking for the run, right? They're definitely blocking for the run, and I don't mind the read. He's standing inside the hole here. These guys are doubling to here. These two are doubling to here. He's got this cutoff block. He's obviously one-on-one here. So if he pursues inside, swing it out. So it's a good read by Sam. It's a good read. It's just poor throw or miscommunication with him and Osborne here. But here's our boy Connerly. Easy first play for him. All right, here we go. 3 receivers to the right, takes a snap, quick throw. Got his head around my boy Ben. Tough catch. Does anyone know if Sam had off-season shoulder injury? Hartman, I heard about. Somebody mentioned it. Let me look it up. Actually, I don't want to open up on that one, which is fine. Sam Hartman surgery. Sam Hartman had surgery to remove blood clot and subsequently had a rib removed to alleviate pressure in his shoulder. But this was back in August 2022, so doesn't look like anything is recent, at least on the great Google machine. So looks like the surgery was prior to this. All right, so Sam Hartman, quick out to our boy Sennett, right? Little 3 receiver concept, hitch out, and I'm imagining he probably goes corner. He might have an option to go inside if he wants, but probably goes corner here. Yep, goes to the outside. What up, Jake? He seemed a bit off. I mean, I just don't think he's all that good, but got his head around and made a tough catch here. Immediately gets tackled, but gets a positive gain. Let's take a look at our offensive line here, especially number 72. Good pass off. Sees he's going inside. All right, I'm going to pick up the outside dude. Beautiful. Looked like he knew exactly what he was doing. And I'm just thinking, like, compared to Coleman. Yeah, you see, that's already a nice thing. He gets outside, but then he gets depth, right? Where Coleman would just go immediately outside and sometimes get beat over the top because he's not he's allowing a quicker like, it obviously is less steps to get to this point than it is to get to this point. So if you go back more, it makes it a much easier block. And then if they go inside, like, easy, just obviously easy for an NFL lineman. I mean, clean him out, turn him into this stuff. He can go outside if the pocket collapses inside. But good job, Connerly. Good old Luka McCaffrey. Would love to see more of him this year. All right. Snap on 3rd down and 5. If I remember right, I believe it's a drop pass here. Yeah. Just, I mean, you got to make that grab. You got to make that grab. This is Chris Moore. He's a vet. He's been around a while. I think he's like 29, 30 years old. obviously has not done much in the league, so not super exciting. And then on top of that, he's now dropping passes in preseason, which is not great. Just curious what Luke McCaffrey does out here. Oh, man. I mean, the good old phrase, right? If you're even, you're leaving. Well, right here, he's not even anymore, right? I mean, obviously, not hating on Sam. Great read. Gets it to an open receiver, hits him right in the hands. So definitely not going to be like, oh, my God, he missed, blah, blah, blah. You know, he went through his reads, went through his progression, found him. You know, especially if, let's see what it was pre-snap. Pre-snap, you had a safety over the top two. You're not looking there, right? Yeah, I mean, you have a safety on this hash, right? The right hash. Again, it is over the ball, but there's obviously less space between here compared to this side. So favoring this, especially with the safety rotating down, completely fine read from Sam. Especially when he took the snap, he looked at the safety, and he never moved this way. Never. And even as he went, he's favoring this side as he turns to come back this way. So even better read by Sam. What up, Eleanor? How are you? Just got to make the grab, man. Got to make the grab. All right, so they help chip for the young man here. Ugh, gets just beat inside. Who's 62 for us? 62. I can't imagine he's a starter, is he? 62. No. He's third string left tackle playing right guard. Tyre Phillips. Yeah, he's not making this team. Happy to be here. I'm happy you're here too, Eleanor. If you want to come watch the actual film review, come over to Twitch. Links in the description. You just pull it up right up on the website, and hopefully that works for you. I see a few of you have already come over here. Appreciate it. Here comes the hunt. Way to get down there, but you got to make a play. And he stayed healthy. He got back up, though. Who is this, 29? Not familiar with 29. I don't imagine he's some sort of backup DB, maybe? It is 29, right? Yeah, clearly 29. Is he gone already? Or is that what's his name's number? Dominique Hampton? I don't know. He was 45, right? Is he an offense player? 29. 29 just screams to be defensive player, but in today's NFL, you could be any number you want to at any time, so why not, I guess? I don't see a 29. Am I crazy? Who the heck is 29? Okay, whatever. Good hustle, though. Got down there and then stayed with the play, helped in on the tackle. It's a good move to get free, too. Did he push him a tad when he's full speed? There's Hampton, 45. All right, here we go. We're on defense. Who is this? 55, 56. Who makes this tackle? Kayo. K-A-H-O. K-H-H-O. 51, I guess, huh? No, that's not a 51. Oh, he misses the tackle. He didn't get credit for the tackle. Never mind. 50, 56. Kane Medrano. Okay. Let's take a look here from the backside. Ugh. Man, he ends up on the ground, not even cutting. That's not great. Is that Newton? No, 77. Carl Davis. Gotcha. Good down block by their tight end. on Holmes. I mean, it's a good job getting over there, but you got to make the tackle, right? Oof. What a good play by them. Just where's our defense? I mean, we just completely vacate the middle here. You go outside, and then the linebackers are not in pursuit at all. They're just kind of like hanging out. I don't know if they're thinking it's going to be, yeah, I guess they thought it was going to be, since it was a delayed handoff, maybe thought it was a play action or something. They're just standing still, basically haven't moved one step forward. Easy blocks for everybody. It's a good job by whoever ends up making this tackle here. Goldman and Newton. Yeah, it's Goldman. Goldman making a play to prevent a real big play. That's good. Number 97, is that him? Yep, Eddie Goldman from Atlanta. Man, we're fortunate Stevenson didn't just burst through this hole and just run away from Goldman, right? I mean, that's brutal. Good job by the tight end to get out there. Is that Hunter Henry? Good job, Hunter Henry. Thank goodness he got back in. I mean, you could imagine this. I mean, he does have to beat the safety, but that could have got ugly. All right. 3rd and 1 here. 3rd and 1. Go with the quick snap. Oh. All right. Where's the linebackers? Here's Hampton. No, it wasn't Hampton. It's different. No, that is Hampton right there. And he got punked there, huh? All right, let's see. I mean, that is gorgeous. Who's that? Is that Cole Strange for them? Is that Cole Strange? That double team block to the linebacker it's their center. 65 for the Patriots. That, I mean, that's textbook. That everything about that is just gorgeous. It's Garrett Bradbury. Added from Minnesota. That is beautiful. And I mean, he makes that play. I mean, that's freaking gorgeous. And then he just absolutely punks Hampton completely. Yeah. What up, Coach Lombard? How are you? Sorry, but each of the league would go back to more traditional jersey numbers. Running backs wearing QB numbers get on my nerve. Dude, yeah, I totally agree. I love when you looked at a number, you knew roughly what position they played, right? Like these players, like defensive ends wearing single-digit numbers and stuff. Or I can't agree more. Can't agree more. What up, Roger? Yeah, I got to sleep. Tim, can you keep count on how many under center formations Cliff ran in this meaningless game? Gotcha. I don't think he ran any on the first one, so I don't think a single one was on the first under center. All right, here we go. 2 receivers each way. Little screen. Nice. Good job. Is that Newton? No. Is it? Good job there, sniffing out that screen. Who made that? Farrell ended up making the tackle here. Sniffed it out, got out there. That's not. It is Newton. Nice. Gotta love Newton. Gotta love him. Gotta make the tackle, though. Good cleanup by Farrell. Newton sniffed it out to slow Henderson down, but you got to make the tackle. Henderson looked good, man. Henderson looked good. What's up, Michelle? Yes. Unfortunately, YouTube blocks the film reviews. So as it says on the screen, it says in the bottom, or in the description, rather, is the link to the Twitch. So you can hang out over on the Twitch to actually watch the film with me. I know it sucks. YouTube stinks with that, but yeah, they kept shutting it down every time I did it last year. So we're going to try it this way going forward. All right. Here we go. And Ignagini made the tackle, but man, that Henderson dude, he looks interesting for sure. Isn't that 32? Why does that not even look like it says Henderson? I thought Henderson was 32. Small name, small font. Get all those letters in there. All right. Second down here. Good pursuit, and then he gets the fumble. Drake May can't fumble there, man. Can't make that fumble. I mean, we didn't even hit the ball. He just lost it on his way back. Trying to do too much. I guess trying to just get it out there to Henderson. Nice stunt. That is a nice stunt. Oh, just set that up perfectly. And also Farrell, man, that was a 55? 55 for Washington. That was a great setup by 55. Jacob Martin addition from Chicago. Beautifully done. And then he ends up getting rewarded with the fumble recovery. Newton, I guess, credited with the strip, I guess, technically, even though nobody stripped it, he just lost it. All right. So not an under center, but a pistol formation here. Going to hand it off to the right side. And yeah, this is the first time I noticed, obviously this is the first carry for the young man, but man, he got out there, man. He's got some quickness. See how the block's shaped up. And get off my boy's helmet. Man, 53 just pursued that beautifully. Who's supposed to get to 53? I mean, that's a linebacker. I mean, somebody needs – we don't – in a run game, we make – it's got to be the middle linebacker's got to be blocked, right? That's got to be done. What are you doing? Did we cut him? What are we doing? Okay, this is outside zone. Okay, outside zone. I don't know what the heck this guy's doing. All right. You're going to go this way. Your first step is this way. If he goes this way, he is your man. You take him. If he goes this way, you put a hand on his shoulder just to slow him down a little bit, and now he becomes this guy's man because he's going to be taking the first step this way, right? You do want to put a hand on him, slow him down a little bit. You don't want to just completely leave your guy on an island. But whatever you're doing here can't be done. Whatever this is, right? Like, and then you get almost spun around. Like, everybody else's shoulder pads are going this way, right? Everybody else's shoulder pads is going this way. There's only one facing that way. And he is not a pulling guard, okay? It's like, yikes. And then you just, I mean, because you're clearly meant to block 53, right? Like, these two are going to help here. He's going to make his way up. This looks like the safety. So I'm not sure if he should be counted in the people blocked, but good night. Should Cliff stick to gap, pin, and pull? I mean, I love outside zone. So putting that in there, I love it. But I'm cool with power too. You know, you want to pull a guard, pull a tackle, pull a center, and get moving. Especially with a guy like Brandon Coleman, if he plays guard, that kind of an athlete, you put him in pull. Like, I mean, it could be a fantastic move. But I love the outside zone. I'm a Shanahan guy. I love Shanahan's style run game. Mike Shanahan originally. He just spit out 5 yards of carry no matter who it was. You know, freaking Tatum Bell back in the day, or what was it? It was a ball as well, something ball. No Sean Moreno. I mean, it's guys that are not like superstars by any means. You know, like not just Terrell Davis. And then, of course, you know, guys even in the Kyle Shanahan system, Jordan Mason looked great. Isaac Arendo looks interesting at times. Who was the guy before him that had a decent year? Obviously, before, like, not Christian McCaffrey, but yeah, Clinton Portis. Yeah, Clinton Portis. But he wasn't in. He wasn't here. Oh wait, you're right. He was with Denver with Mike Shanahan before us. Yeah, exactly. But he was a stud. I wouldn't say he was a nobody. He was good. Like, he came here and still balled outside of the Shanahan system. But, so I love outside zone, but yeah, I mean, you can't do what the heck you were just doing there. It's ridiculous. All right, here we go. All right, out of the shotgun. He expected him to keep going, and Sinnott kind of curled in and stopped. I don't mind the curl. So I know this is going to sound like I'm defending my guy because, you know, I'm a big Sinnott fan. But against zone, you want to find a hole and sit. Against man, you want to continue, right? You want to run away from your man. In zone, like, to come around here, find that window, and sit in it so that he hits you right outside this guy's shoulder, I'm fine with, because if you run into a zone, you could be running straight into this. Now, you know, hindsight being 2020, obviously he has a huge gap. He can continue to run and potentially score a touchdown. But as far as like what the rules are, is when you're in zone, you find a gap and you sit in it, right? And honestly, I mean, yeah. So, but Sam Hartman, of course, I mean, we'll actually look at it from the back end. I believe he probably saw, like, oof, this could be a touchdown. This could be a house call if he continues, right? Probably wouldn't have been. It is a tight end and all, but he clearly thought was going to be running forward. It wasn't the case. All right, here we go. Let's look at our boy Connerly, the new right tackle. Oh, love that first initial kick. That was nice. And then getting depth. Yeah, okay. Okay, we see why we drafted this guy in the first round. We see why we drafted this guy in the first round. I mean, that first kick step is fantastic. Right? Like, definitely gets out there quick, has no chance. I mean, this guy, not sure if this guy's going to be a Hall of Famer by any means, but still, you block the guy in front of you, and he did a great job. So love to see that. I mean, our boy is just getting pumped into the backfield. 62. Is 62 still on the team? Oh, man. Tyre Phillips. Yeah, he could probably go. Granted, he is playing out of position. He's clearly listed as a tackle. They're putting him in at guard. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. But, man, you can just see the athleticism with Connerly. It's nice. Finally got in. Black Bell, what's up? Is that Eleanor? Awesome. Appreciate you being in, and I'm glad you got in. And we got 8 viewers over there on Twitch now. Appreciate it. And I saw a new followers or 2. Yeah, we got Dr. Dongle and a review following on the Twitch now. So appreciate it. Here we go. Empty backfield. We're going to get it out there on the screen. Yeah, fortunately, 54 not fooled at all. Makes the first guy miss, but man, their defensive line was all over that. Huh. let's see. Let's actually go back and just look at this play as a whole. Did he choose the correct side? I mean, this is tough. We just don't have the numbers over here, right? You have 1, you have 2, and then this guy's so far out wide, he's going to see it. Where meanwhile, I mean, it's not like the numbers are great over here because you have 1, 2, and 3 with 1, 2, and 3 with this guy wide. So it's an unfortunate play call against this particular defense, and we're not doing a bunch of audibles. So I think this play was kind of doomed from the start because of what defense they ran against this. It's just going to be really hard, right? I mean, if he throws it out here, I probably still would have chose this side instead of that side, but at the same time, it is what it is. And also, oh, you know what? Never mind. I see the real problem here. I've changed my mind. The play actually could have been decent. He threw him backwards instead of forwards. Okay. Never mind, because he was pursuing. The only reason these two got back in the play is because Hartman threw it over here instead of here. Like, imagine if Luke was able to get ahead of steam with the football instead of having to catch it backwards. You see how he had to step backwards? This guy was never in the play. If that ball is right here instead, Luke catches this, and he could be off to the races. What's up, Jut? Hey, what is his Twitch? It's in the link, top link in the description. Top link in the description of the video on YouTube. But it's the Tim's Sports Talk, all written out, if that's another thing. I can also just share it in the chat. Let's do that to help people out as well, just in case. The more the merrier over here, right? All right. Here we go. Boop. Put it in the chat also. All right, here we go. So, unfortunately, just a bad throw by Sam Hartman and kind of not giving Luke McCaffrey a real chance here. It is what it is. Appreciate the new follower for Jut. Thank you. All right. Got to settle for the field goal here, and unfortunately miss. Matt Gay. I mean, he's a talented kicker. I mean, he made 4 50-yard field goals in a single game against the Ravens to win the game. Snap looked fine. Hold looks fine. It just looks like he just sent it to the left. It's a 49-yard field goal, not the shortest, but definitely a makeable at the NFL level, especially when that other guy was making it from 70 in Jacksonville, right? But I'm just curious, Matt Gay's stats. So he's a career ESPN doesn't give me percentages. Let me go to. All right, here we go. So he's career 96% on extra points. In field goals, he's a career 85.5%, which is solid. It's not bad. Last year, he went 3 for 9 on 50-yard field goals made, and then went 100% on below 50. The year before that, he went 8 for 13 on 50-yard field goals or more, and then missed 2 40-yarders for 7 for 9, missed a 30-yarder in the 30s, 9 for 10. And that was his worst year by far at 80%. Well, worst year by far is an exaggeration. He did have a bad year his rookie season, 77%. Then he had 87 at 94, 93, 80, 84. He's only a career 50%, just over 50% for 50 yards or more, which sucks because he made 4 in one game. That's crazy. Which quarter are we in? We're still in the first. Still in the first. Only started at 9:30, so we're still going through. All right, back on defense. Good shoot of the gap here, where Hampton is like, look at the linebacker levels here, right? I mean, and then it just got worse, right? We have a 10-yard gap between our linebackers here. Man, he got tackled by our own player. He got tripped up. Dang it. He made it a little bit tough for him, but why does it feel like on offense and on defense, it just feels like the Patriots have more men on the field than we do. Good job, Tyler Owens, showing off that speed at the safety spot. All right. Nice. Good defense. Good defense. Reeves rotating. I mean, honestly, really good. Good defense there. Ruben scrambling for a kicker. Yep. Okay, I know I'm about to hear it, but I said that AP came in the door screwing up when he let Joey Sly walk. We've been scrambling for a kicker since. I mean, it's not as though Joey Sly was some automatic kicker, right? I mean, Joey Sly is probably around the same career percentage. Let's see. We just said 85% for Matt Gay. I mean, he's only an 81% career field goal percentage. And over 50, he's a little bit higher at about 60% ish from over 50. But overall, he's only an 81. And then extra points made, he's only at 89% compared to 96 for Matt Gay. So according to the stats, Matt Gay is definitely better, but unfortunately, he's going to have Trey with the coverage. Yep. Trey Amos. Is that Amos is 23? Ooh, Trey Amos. Yeah, everybody's hyping this kid up. Yeah, Trey Amos. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Good old Trey. Second-round pick. And Adam Peters said that he would have been a first-round pick if Connerly wasn't there. I'm liking both of our early picks so far. All right. Here we go. Man, it's good coverage on the back end. Nobody's open, but we just have no pursuit in our backups. I mean, we already are going to struggle of getting out to the quarterback with our starters in general. This is scrambles. So this was 2nd and 10. Take a look here at the front. We did send a blitz though, actually. No, it's man-to-man defense. Okay, so he's locking up man-to-man. Gotcha. So good understanding there by Drake. Seeing man-to-man defense, sees he has an opening here. Good double team, pushing your guys around, steps up into the pocket. Thought about going here. He could have let him out there, but this is pretty good coverage. I think that's Noah. Pretty good. Yeah, he's on him for sure. Unless that's Trey. No, that is Noah Iganagani. So, and then, Dominique Hampton. All right, Dominique Hampton. His eyes got locked in here. He took his eyes off of May. That pump fake got Hampton looking big time. Dude, look at the ball. Hampton, just watch the ball. If he throws it, just run to the ball. Like, why would you take your eyes off and look at the quarterback or looking at the receiver when I'm thinking about that? Like, he's useless without the ball, right? Watch the ball. Like, if he leads you to this way, just come and get the ball, right? If he doesn't throw it, then stay with him. Like, you're not playing man-to-man. You're playing zone. Trey Amos gets credit for that tackle. Yeah, he didn't tackle. Dominic should have kept looking at May. Yeah, that's what I think. Well, good night. Been a long day. Well, appreciate it, Mike. Thanks for being here. My receiver's already covered up. Yeah, that's another point, too. Yeah, he's already covered. Just follow the ball, man. All right. Couple yard play on that one. 3 yards. I mean, Hampton is just always getting destroyed in these run games. Like, he's always backwards. Like, he's never, like, dude, attack. Attack. You have a gap. What are we waiting for? Right? Like, instead you're coming back around here and just get shoved by Campbell. I mean, this is a first-round pick. Like, come on, dude. Making it easy. Just freaking pursue. Like, what if he cuts back? You're right there. Right? Like, you have safety help over the top. Ugh, you got to make that tackle, Tyler. Put it on the DJ to standard. Anyway, I'm rooting for Tyler. But you got to make that tackle, dude. You got to make that tackle. Now, easier said than done. TreVeyon Henderson is a dog, right? Like, I mean, he's a very good running back, but at the same time, he's not looking at you. You got to make this tackle. I mean, Henderson looked like a stud the other night. Absolute stud. Yeah, it was Owens. Yep. All right. 2 receivers each way. Pitch play to the right. All right. Trey Amos getting the trip up. Man. This cornerback room could be looking nice. Could be looking nice. What's Jonathan Jones' number? Did he play? Because they've been talking him up a lot, too. 31. Keep an eye out for him when he comes out onto the field, or if he comes out. What up, Joey? Jeremy's had a good performance. He did. He did. Yep, there's Revo right there. I was just looking at this coverage here. I mean, he's right there with him. Right there with him. Would have been interesting if this was actually thrown. Right in here, if you could have recovered. Could have been a touchdown there. But good job, Reeves. Good job, good job. Curious what it looks like from back here. Ugh. Part of me wants to watch the rush, but another part of me doesn't. Oh, he's close. Good job. Z tackle spot. Yeah, I mean, that would have been a crazy throw. Over top of the linebacker. Because in the fact that he would have had to throw it over top of the linebacker probably would have made it floater and give Trey Amos some time. Yes, that's clear separation, but I mean, he also had no time to look at that, right? So things happened quick, and he was on him up until then. So if a receiver plays long enough, or has long enough in a particular play, so did the pass play all their starters? All their starters, I'm not sure, but Yeah. So like, Joey just texted me saying that the delay between Twitch and YouTube, it is crazy. It is crazy. All right, here we go. I mean, is this Hampton again or what? Bruh. I mean, do you want to play football? I mean, that's very, very lazy. He just doesn't understand that he needs to look at the quarterback. You're playing zone, dude. Play zone. Basically everyone but Diggs. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, you're starting to realize why Dominique Hampton got cut. I mean, and then just the body language, the frustration, not handling it well. That sucks, man. It sucks to waste a draft pick, right? You can't hit on all your draft picks, though. It is what it is. That's why he got released. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, back on offense for the Commanders. That looks good. Let's look at that from the backside. He's got a little something, right? Bill, apparently his nickname is for JCM. 88. He's the tight end, 88. Tight end. Cole Turner. He's still here? Who knew Cole Turner's still here? Like, that's the guy from, the guy that, oh my goodness. Yeah, 5th-round pick. Yeah, Cole Turner. We knew he was still here. Talk about a guy that just never talked about it anymore. Did he get hurt last year? I forgot. All right. So there's two guys to look at here. Obviously, Connerly. I love how he got to the second level, right? And first, visualizing here, if he comes across the face, you can pick him up. No, not the case. We're going to get to the second level. I just wish he stayed on this block a little better, right? Like, great positioning right here. You got to continue to move your feet, though. Don't plant your feet like this. You're not setting an anchor. You're on off. You're running the football. You want to run through him. Stay on your block, right? He kind of stops his feet, gets a good push, but then loses them afterwards, right? So just stay on your block, young man. Everything up until that point looked really good. All right. Now looking at JCM. Put your foot in the ground. Nothing's here, obviously. Find the hole. Block in front of your face. Another nice jump step. It looks good. It looks good. Turner didn't make the team. He's a good sniffer. Cole Turner's a good sniffer. Sniffer. I'm not familiar with that phrase. You got me on that one, Coach Lombard. Good sniffer. Good throw. Good throw. I mean, just Connerly's side was shut down, wasn't it? It's beautiful. All right. Anything else? Let's take a look here. So he immediately goes to this side. Yeah, I love it. Fine read. Turns upfield, good. Protection was good. Quick low out, nice. Nobody else on the offensive line is like really noteworthy, right? As far as like who's going to start here, we didn't start any of our other starters other than the only starter we did give the start to. Oh, Connerly's not a starter. Oh, I forget Andrew Wiley's there. In my mind, Andrew Wiley should be gone. Especially when you drafted Connerly in the first. Interesting. We have a lot of offensive linemen now. Like a lot of solid offensive linemen. Obviously, Tunsil's Dog, Andrew Wiley, Daylo. I don't. But then you got Josh Connerly, who I like a lot. Sam Cosme. Biotis is incredible. Coleman now has moved into guard. Michael Dieter, solid backup. Nick Allegretti is solid at guard. Offensive line coming together. Connerly's not a starter. Okay. Okay, going for the backside. I love that. Who's that? Was that Connerly? Didn't look like it. Right here. Why does that not look like a 72 to me? It is Connerly. Okay. I love that he went and found somebody to block, right? Down block, turn around, find somebody, man. Find somebody. It's really good vision there. And slipping tackles. JCM looking strong, man. JCM. Connerly just coming through and getting this guy moved out of the way. Good down block here. Is that Cole? Yep, Cole doing enough for his job. Beautiful. JCM with a nice put his foot in the ground, cut, finding an opening, slipping a tackle or two. Beautiful. Very solid play. This time, Cole Turner. Cole Turner strikes. I think it's Cole. Let's see. Maybe it's Ben. Maybe it's Ben. My boy Ben. Does he miss the block? Who misses this block? No. Ben is doing his job. You got Cole Turner on a defensive end. Tough. What's the play here? So this is the duo, inside zone duo, they call it, right? So you got a double team to the linebacker, double team to the linebacker, and everybody else solo out here. He's coming up to block the safety. But yeah, this is tough, dude. I mean, you just end up when you end up with a defensive end on a tight end that's also not known for blocking tight end. You know, this is not a George Kittle situation, right? Like this is a receiving tight end, and it makes it very hard to do anything because he could have gone either way, right? Like he set him up where, I mean, he could go inside, he can go outside. Like he is a rag dog here. He got his hands on his jersey, can go any direction he wants to. He could go right through him too if he absolutely had to. That defensive end was in a position that he could have absolutely gone anywhere. Oh, I guess I didn't look at Connerly. Just one more time. Yeah, I mean, did his job, but unfortunately the other guy's getting destroyed. So there's that. His performance was very solid, especially for a rookie. Yeah, O-line depth seems to be holding up. I love it. I agree. Go deep. Ah, you just gotta make that catch. It's a really good placement from Sam. I just wish, like, why not give Luke the chance? I mean, I understand why you didn't give Luke the chance. This guy's playing better defense on him, but I want Luke to have that chance to go up and get it. Instead, he gives Chris Moore a chance, and for the second time, Chris Moore drops it. Interesting. Okay. Well, false start. Is that on our boy Senate? No, they say it's on the running back. Did he get going or something? Yeah. Looked like Senate moved a little bit too, though. Am I crazy? Yeah, he moved. Could have gone either way. Senate and JC have moved. Something seemed odd. A couple guys not holding their water. Yeah, looked like some sort of delayed snap. Not sure if it was planned and these guys didn't get the call or what. But, all right, they reline it up. Pump fake. Hey. Man. I like that he pump faked because he got this guy to stand still. I wonder, oh, man, come back to that. Freaking house call. He could have thrown that up after that pump fake because that guy absolutely tried to bite on that. Absolutely. Connerly getting mean out there. Okay, Connerly. He's starting to toy with this guy. He's not even stepping backwards. I don't care. You can go anywhere. I'm better than you. Now I'm just gonna shove you too. I'm gonna get ugly with it. I'm gonna get ugly. So they call them the big uglies, right? Slipped to the top of this route. Little sticks defense here, right? A lot of guys really close to the sticks. Nobody covering down here. Because what does it matter? It's 3rd and a mile. Oof. Okay. This was not great. He's like super pursuing. This is like the kind of crap that Coleman would do last year. Like, why do all this? Just do what you were doing, like that. And you make this block easily, right? Especially with a chip. Instead, you like over pursue like crazy and just give him the edge. That's exactly the kind of stuff that Coleman would do last year. Like, why regress? And I guess it's because, as I said, it's kind of like he was starting to get just cocky or something. All right. Okay, 35. Coming from, is that Butler? Percy Butler? It is Percy. I mean, you start to see why he got a contract, right? Got an additional year. Special teams guy. And this looks good. I mean, how does Percy Butler beat Dominique Hampton to that spot? Like, Hampton doesn't do anything. Interesting. A little delayed handoff here. I mean, Hampton's just stuck in. Okay, well, you see why he's cut, right? And you got to appreciate that. I mean, you look like this, you look lost. Like he's not even giving Bradbury a challenge. Bradbury's literally just running to a spot. He's not even running to a player. He's just running to a spot. Like, make a move. This is a freaking 300-pound dude. I mean, yes, he's a great athlete. He's an NFL lineman, but as a 220-pound linebacker, you should be able to make this guy look foolish. But you're just standing still. Like, this is just the easiest block in the world. And then you end up on your knees. Ugh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Gap, 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 gap. Click gap. Gaps. This is your gap. Bruh. You are a cone. You are a cone. You're a dude that runs a 4.5 and as good as a cone. Like, come on, dude. Like, hit it. Hit the gap. Give him a challenge of some sort. Like, you're just a cone. Like, again, just the depth of these two. I mean, everybody else that's in the box is in front of you. Everybody. It's just a cone, dude. He just stood there. Yeah. He's no pursuit, no nothing. Like, just no reading your keys at all. And then it ends up on his butt again. And you know what? That's the most frustrating too. It's like earlier, after you gave up that Drake May touchdown, you showed frustration. And how do you respond to that? You respond by turning into a traffic cone. It's like you're clearly upset. You have bad body language. Okay, let's turn that into some aggression. Like my NFL coach. Yeah, right. Like I had a coach in NFL. My college coach used to say, if you're gonna be wrong at 100%. Right? Like be wrong going full bore, right? And it's because sometimes when you're wrong and you go 100%, you end up turning something into a huge play. Like you were in the wrong spot, but you turned it into a 5-yard loss because you just ran 100% full speed, right? Or you turned something into a touchdown as a tight end. You blocked the wrong guy, but you went and blocked the guy you did see knocking his helmet off. The running back freaking made a move on the guy you missed, and it turns into a touchdown, right? Like you didn't just turn around like, oh crap, I blocked my guy, and when the running back, I missed my guy, the running back missed the tackle, and then the guy that you could have blocked made a tackle, right? Like And so you just think like, okay, you're upset. You gave up a touchdown. You're not looking good. Let's come out the next series and just freaking fly, dude. Just go. Instead, I'm going to turn into a traffic cone. And this is why you got cut. I mean, it's more than the mistakes. It's how do you respond to these mistakes? And it's just getting worse. I mean, again, you can see the body language just right off the snap. Look at the body language. I don't know if this is going to be a handoff or not. Just absolutely standing straight up, just nothing. Just turns into the easy, like Bradbury had the easiest day of his life at center. I mean, earlier he made a nice double team block, made a nice cut. The rest of it has just been, I'm in a drill. I'm in a drill if I'm Bradbury the center. Okay. He does notice that he cuts out. I mean, he should already be in this gap, potentially making the play right here, right? But he sees it. He does make an athletic movement, and he does struggle to make the tackle, but he does get a hand on him and makes the tackle. All right, does something, but it starts off bad. Good, clean tackle there by Tyler Owens. Good form, wraps up his legs, leans through with the shoulder. He missed that tackle earlier. But, I mean, see, that's how you respond. You made a mistake earlier, right? You're Tyler Owens. This is why he's still on the team, right? You missed that tackle on Travion Henderson. Like, you're mad about it. I'm going to throw this tight end, getting freaking a whole yard of separation between the guy who's blocking me and not, right? And then I'm going to freaking turn upfield and make a play. I'm going to go get him, run through the tackle, square up, go for his legs, wrap up, because I missed the tackle from not wrapping up earlier. I'm going to drive through, go through his gut, and drag him to the ground. That's beautiful. Gibson's truck, he ran over someone? Yeah. My new favorite insert, you're just a cone. Yeah. All right, good job, Noah. Good old Noah Iganagini. Oof. Oof. 37. Who's 37 in our DB room? Bobby Price. Not familiar with his game at all. Could have easily given up a slant touchdown there. He knows it. He knows it. Hey! Didn't do anything, but at least he moved forward. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, hold a field goal. And boom. It's fine. He doesn't have anything to do, but it's just comical, right? What does he do on the snap? I don't think he moved a muscle. It doesn't even react. It's fine. It's a kick. You're not going to do anything. It's fine. I mean, you can see Tyler Owens doesn't do anything either. It's just funny. Who's that returning it again? Is it Demetric Johnson or something? It's like he didn't even believe that he was going to get through this tackle and just fell over. Like, yeah, I'm just giving up on this play. Wait, I'm still up? No, wait, no. Okay, here we go. And off with the oof. Yeah. Sam Hartman probably should have kept that football. This is a read option, yeah. So he's going outside to block here. Don't like how we run this, but this is how we run it. I mean, Zach Ertz did it 1,000 times this year. The read option, we instead of getting up to block this linebacker, and we go and block this outside guy, and it's kind of like the evolution of it, right? And it's because we have a running quarterback, so it'd be nice to have a lead block if it does win. But anyway, besides the point. All right, so now we're reading this dude. So who? Yeah, it's hard. It's hard here. Like, this is when he's got to make the decision. Like, is he coming down the line? Is he staying on top? This is actually really good defense. Looks pretty square. Doesn't look like he's really over pursuing, but he's there, right? I mean, he's in a spot where, honestly, he's not JD5, right? Like, JD5, I would want to keep this, and he can beat him in the outside. This is Sam Hartman. So, you know what? Give it to the guy that's paid to run the football and go. But that's really solid defense by 54. I mean, textbook, right? Good catch. Good throw. That was Gallup, right? Let's take a look at that route. Way to find the window. Nothing particularly special about the route, but he does it, and Sam Hartman finds him. Oh, be careful there, Connerly. Be careful. He does a decent job not even like looking like he's holding him, right? Like he got into a dangerous situation with his arms wrapped like that. Like, you could end up easily getting called for the hold, but he doesn't grab him. He kind of just like lets his arm out there, doesn't let him go, but he also he's not like ripping him around his neck, right? Trying to like grab anything. So it's good. And, you know, some people may want to hold there, but he does a really good job of not really giving the ref a reason to throw the actual flag, even though his arm's kind of draped over him. It's not really wrapped around him. Technical difference there. All right, going deep. Doesn't give Gallup a chance. Good job. Got a hold of him. Yeah, he's mine now. Beautiful. Beautiful. Is that direction to go? I'm curious, actually. Yeah, the safety was there. I think it's fine. It's a fine read. Yeah, it's fine. Good job Sinnott beating his guy, though. Got some separation, but unfortunately the safety was covering over the top of you. And, oh, nice route. Set him up beautifully. Very good route by Sinnott. Unfortunately, the safety that's where the help was. Oh, just a little touch on that wall. Little touch. Where does that pressure come from? Look like a little pressure there. No. Good job, Connerly. I thought maybe he was doing this flat thing where he gets beat, but no, not really. A little bit of pressure here, but honestly, it's pretty clean. It's pretty clean. Just got to make that throw. Put a little bit more touch on that throw. Sam Harden making some moves. Didn't really look like anybody was open here. Look again. Yeah, I mean, that's a very, very tight window. You probably have to throw this. I know with the safety here, it's a bit scary, but it is man-to-man, so he's going to keep moving. He's not going to just stay still. It's tough. Yeah, I mean, you're not really happy with any of these. I guess the only real potential chance you had is without the safety help, you got to give him a chance, right? But I guess pre-snap he didn't like it. Let's take a look pre-snap again. Yeah, I guess with this 2 high safeties, you're thinking that a deep threat is not really good. Let's see. Does he show? Yeah, but see, I think he should have thrown it. I think he should have thrown it. When the safety, they showed a too high look pre-snap, but this safety steps down and they rotate into a cover 3, really a cover 1 because it's man-to-man. But they rotate into that formation. I think you give your guy a chance here, right? And I guess he wants to come back to this, but then he doesn't. Because then he kind of gives up on that too fast. He doesn't like it. Now it's like in his head, he's like, man, I should have thrown this. Can I still throw it? No, not really. And now it's just I got to scramble because I don't have anywhere to go with the football. He read the right. It looked like he looked at the right safety, but he didn't make the read. Yeah, I mean, he's looking right at the safety that's standing just off screen right here, right? But he just doesn't trust it. Take a look here at Connerly again. Ugh. Ugh. That's Connerly's worst rep by far. I mean, he tried to go put hands on them again, but like he didn't give up on the play, but it's like because he's going inside, he thinks he has help, but you don't necessarily have help. You gotta like this event, like at some point, like he just becomes your man, and you got to stay on him, right? It's almost like because he goes inside, it's like, oh, I got help inside. It's all good, but you don't. He's completely occupied. Like you are on an island now. This is your dude. So when he goes inside, you gotta go freaking attack and not let him get anything. Yeah, he kind of had a little lapse there, a little rookie moment. It's all right. He'll learn from that. He'll learn from that. Shouldn't have mattered. I mean, Sam Hartman should have thrown the deep ball. Our special teams are not impressive. Skip this. Oh, is that a late hit? Did we get called for a late hit? Ugh. Come on, Ben. Got to clean that up. Nobody on the tight end. Is it zone or man? Can't tell. It's got to be. It's got to be zone. And if that's the case, unfortunately, Hampton, your eyes got way too much in the backfield. The one time you actually tried to pursue a little bit, even though you didn't really. I mean, if you're thinking run, why aren't you attacking or what are you doing? But, I mean, it looks to me like this should be your zone over here. And how long does it take before he realizes that it's not a run anymore? So he's the last one to go that way. Tough. Tough. All right. Well, I think we figured out why Hampton's not on the team anymore. I think we've probably seen enough a little while ago, but Illinois knows what to call him. All right. 22 made the tackle, but 22 Carlin Figures. Okay, interesting. Looks good on Twitch. I will sign up next week for the Cincy film study. Have a great night. Thanks. Perfect, Lombard. Appreciate you being here. And sounds like a plan. I know the game is on Monday, and I will be home and be able to call the game for Monday. And then hopefully the film is on there by the next day, Tuesday. So, and I'll try to do it immediately on Tuesday. But I'm glad, yeah, it's looking like I'm of not getting blocked on Twitch, and stream says excellent, no recommended changes. So far, so great. Love it. He's attacking. He's attacking. Took him long enough. But honestly, if he didn't get tripped, he would get blocked like crazy if he didn't get tripped. He attacked, still didn't make the play, but if it wasn't for the fact that the guy that was about to block him tripped. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Hello, new subscriber. 2 Wills in the house. Or follower on Twitch, sorry. Follower. Sweet. Oh, nice play. Is that Reeves? Jeremy Reeves, dude. Jeremy Reeves. Quick, man. He flying to the ball. Reeves did look solid, dude. But he you know he's not going to do anything. He is who he is, you know? It was saying I was denied access the whole time. Denied access? Denied access for what? I'm not sure about that. Interesting. No idea. From the YouTube link. Huh. So in the link in the description, you couldn't click it and get to the stream? Interesting. Because it's a dashboard link. Oh, I did send the link before I started the stream. Okay, so in the future, I got to make sure Okay, this is good. Thank you for letting me know. Because, all right, so I have to make an adjustment here. So now, stream. Oh, shoot. I see. Okay. Ah. All right, hold on. Okay, I see what I sent instead. Rookie maneuver here. Call me Hampton. All right, I gotcha. Hold on. So, like, yeah, this is like the stream manager thing. Okay. Hold on. How do I get to my... Got it. Okay, I'm going to edit this. Save. And then send this link. Okay. Oh, wait, sent it to the wrong one. Send it to this one. Bang. Got it. All right. Apologies for that. Thank you for letting me know. And the link should look like this. Yep. All right. Yeah, I sent it to the YouTube chat now, and then I switched it in the description. So in the future, it should be better. But thank you for letting me know too, Wills. I didn't even think about that, so appreciate it. This is the first time doing the Twitch stuff, so get the bugs out, you know? Finally getting up to the second level. Yes, he kind of has a... He's struggling to stay on the block after he gets to it. He does a good job getting to it. Very good. I mean, for all intents and purposes, right? Like, I mean, his guy's not making the play until way later, right? Especially if he had busted one out, like it's, pause, right? Sorry, ridiculous statement I just said. But anyway, especially if he broke it for a touchdown, it would have been in a play. Oh, so close to the first time. Did they give it to him? I don't remember. Because that was that new, that Tay Martin that made the grab. Tay Martin. That's right, rookie mistake. That's why we're in the preseason. Here we go. Oof. $62 can go somewhere, dude. $62 can go somewhere. Nice. Good find. Good grab, right? Martin. Play action. Oh, Connerly's out. Good job, Sam. That's your guy to beat. And he does it with his arm. Good job there by Martin finding open space. Gets the first down. Or sorry, gets the catch. Hand off up the middle, just straight ahead. I'd love to see it. Really good job by 28. He's just an unaccounted for blocker here. Unfortunate. Right? Like, you hope that, I'm assuming we did what? Some sort of like fake screen out there? Yeah. You're hoping that this screen holds this block a little bit. Oh, they're on the wrong side. Why did they switch sides? Because that would be the guy you're reading. Did he switch sides? Yeah, like, he should be over here. Because this is duo, right? They're just going straight ahead. So he should be over here so that he could fake this screen and hold this safety, or the linebacker, box safety, whoever this is, outside a little bit, because we are not accounting to block for this guy, right? But they go the wrong direction, and he just bolts for it. Like, because we're never throwing the screen, right? And you have two guys out here anyway, only one blocker. So yeah, it seems like they went the wrong way. Yeah, because this is not like outside zone, so it's not like you have to be on this side running this way. It's just duo, here to here, here to here, single block, single block. This guy needs to be held by that screen out there. They ran that the wrong way, and JCM gets destroyed for it. Quick little out throw. Nice catch by Sennett. I hope Sennett gets some play this year. I know we brought back Zach Ertz, so he's going to be the starter. But I still like me some Ben Sennett, our second-round pick last year. Don't particularly care about the offensive line about anymore. All right, the 8 of you that are hanging out with me, and maybe a couple more in the YouTube chat, tell me who guys in the second half, especially after our like primary backups went out, like who excited you? Was there anybody else that we need to look at and kind of get excited for? Because a majority of the, it's a very good chance that not a single person on the field right now is making the team except for Ben, right? And he's double teamed over here, so definitely not getting the ball. I mean, I guess KJ Osborne, but does he excite me? No. As far as the guy that could make the team, oof. Very good defense there by 39. Very good. Gallup didn't get any separation there. I was surprised to see McNichols this late in the game. Tough catch there by Osborne. If you got irritation as excitement, I vote for the cone. Got it. Noted. Oh, come on, Osborne. I think he got fouled a little bit, but man, you'd love to see him make that catch for a touchdown. But I was surprised to see McNichols this late in a preseason game. Not that I don't think he should be good enough to like sit out or anything like that, but I would have thought I would see him maybe earlier and then maybe rotate the first drive or two and then kind of exit the game. But he might be fighting for a spot still, I guess, because they seem to like him as a backup. All right, that one looked a lot better. Isn't it so bad? How do you give up two huge things? Let's actually go back and look at that. Actually, you know what? Let's look at it from this way. Who's at fault here? What is this? Like, you're coming over here. Why? Like, your gap's over here. Like, so it's one of these two. Like, it looks like here, here, here. So here, here, here. Guess who? Guess who? Guess who? I didn't even know who I was critiquing. And to zero people's surprise, it's our 5th round pick. I didn't even know. At this point, as soon as I saw this, I didn't even know who this was yet. And then it's revealed right here. Yeah, the big 4-5 on his back gets out of position and gives up a gap, which Gibson exposes and makes a nice play. Dominic Hammond steals the show. Yeah, which one of you were surprised to see Dominic Hampton cut, right? Before the film review, obviously, it's like I didn't realize that Dominic Hampton was having that bad of a game. It's kind of hard to really know who's the one that's giving it up. And then you see he's cut, and it's like, okay, let's find out why. And it's glaring. I mean, you don't just give up on 5th round picks in going into their second year like willy-nilly, right? Like, there's a reason Cole Turner's still here. He was a 5th round pick in 2022, right? And I'm not really excited about him as a tight end prospect. I wasn't even back then, but he's still here. You don't just give up on 5th round draft picks, especially going into the second year. And we're gonna have a cone emoji. Yeah, I'll add a cone emoji. There's got to be one already, right? A cone. You got to be able to type in a cone. Oh, there's just GIFs. There's not a cone emoji. Dang, I'm surprised by that. What is it? Oh well. Dang, that's crazy. Here. How about a construction sign? Jeremy Reeves coming up with a big hit. Hold, maybe? Nope. Face mask. I think I actually remember that. I think it was a face mask. Oh, it was a defensive holding on Day. Okay. dang it. This was the unnecessary roughness on Jeremy Reeves, but I'm okay with it. I think it's kind of a soft league, kind of a bogus penalty. I mean, I understand that he kind of went down with his head, but what are you supposed to do? I mean, like, he's coming this way, you're trying to lead with your shoulder, and it ends up just being like a collision of heads. It's just like the defense is just put in an impossible spot. You're just like, okay, so I guess the only thing I can do is let him catch, get set up, and then try to make the tackle, and then I'm going to get my ankles broken, and then I'm going to get cut because I can't just go make play. It's annoying. What up, Sneedy? How are you? Okay. Gibson. Jeremy Reeves, man, he was flying. Curious what the linebackers look like without Hampton in the game. Yeah, I mean, they're still getting blocked, unfortunately. They're not really doing much, but they're not ending up on their back, like on their knees or on their back, right? Like, he ends up with the block. And also, to be fair, with Dominic Hampton, this guy was like double teaming and then ending up on a block like this, right? Like, he just immediately came out to block here, right? Like, he's immediately coming to block, right? This is not a let's double team and then after a second and a half, then I'm going to break off and he's going to be there just like a traffic cone, right? Like, this guy, but then even then, he puts his hands on him, throws him off this way, and moves forward, not gets thrown back another 5 yards into the end zone, ends up on his knees sliding around. It's not like it's a great play, but it's much better than 45. Oh my God. What is going on, man? Who is number 11? I forget. Dobbs. Yeah, I mean, we were screwed from the get-go. I mean, Joshua Dobbs has been a starter in this league, and he's the backup here. So now our third stringers are going against. I mean, this is awesome for us, right? Like, we got a lot of good film, good practice against, a top pick in Drake May, and then a guy that's been a starter who team literally traded for, hoping that they could save his season when Josh Dobbs started with Arizona, then Minnesota made the trade for Josh Dobbs after Kirk Cousins goes down. So, like, this is who we faced in our preseason games. And we saw quite a bit of Joshua Dobbs, too, before this Ben Woolridge came in. Is that some? No, it doesn't sound familiar. Who is this? He did go to. He just went to Louisiana, not Louisiana State. Why did I thought? No. Yeah, no, I don't know that guy. Never mind. For some reason, I thought he went to LSU, and then I saw, oh, Louisiana. He did go there. No, he went to not LSU. All right, Josh Johnson enters the game. Underneath, turn to the field, but there's a penalty. The second half was way longer than the first half. Like, just looking at the number of plays, mean, we've already gone through the first half for 38 minutes. No, I guess it wasn't way longer, but it is longer in the second half. All right. What's up, Sneedy? Good brother. How have you been? Was waiting for the draft coverage this year, but didn't see it. Yeah, dude. I've been. I did not have time to study a bunch of people this year. I've got a second kid on the way, coming next month, and been working a lot, trying to potentially take over the business that I'm working at currently. So been focusing on that a lot, trying to do as much as I can over there, working overtime and whatnot. Of course, then you're also married. You got to make sure that you don't just neglect that, and the kid here too, and bedtimes and all this other stuff. But I do want to do what I can for this year, calling the games and doing film reviews. We'll see how many games I actually call. I mean, I'm going to call the Commanders games for sure. It's just a matter of like how many night games do I do? Like, I may not do, if Skins play on Sunday, I may not do Sunday night. Maybe do Monday and Thursday. I'm not sure. I haven't even come up with a whole plan, to be honest with you. I'm kind of just taking it on the fly at the moment. Nice catch by JCM, baby. Yeah, this kid's got a little moxie, dude. I like it. I like it. All right, we're not going to break it down to like all the plays. We're just going to let them play through here. And if something really pops up, then man, he's got some shiftiness. Then we'll break it down if something interesting happens. But for the most part, we'll just kind of play it through, see what we see here. Way to get open. Yeah, this Tay Martin guy. Jarris was liking him in our group chat. Makes a catch there. Pretty good protection on these from the backups here. I think it was a little bit of a late throw there from Josh Johnson, but he gets it there. Oh, technically, this is not even the second half yet. This is 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh. Hold. Sun just woke up. 1 second. Okay, he put himself back to sleep. Must have had a little bad dream. Woke up screaming. All right, here we go. Come on, Gallup. Don't give up on the play. Freaking right before half. Dude, I remember when Josh Johnson was first here, back in the Gruden era. Mark Sanchez was the quarterback. Ugh. We were screaming for someone else to come into the game, and finally they brought in Josh Johnson. I've never been so excited to see somebody come onto the field. You're so happy Josh Johnson was here. Good chip block there by 83. Good job not taking a sack. We want the time to stop right before half here. No separation on that one. Was that 84? Yeah, Mike Strahan. I made a video on this guy a while back. He was very raw coming into the league, but this guy is a freak athlete as far as speed, size, but he's not a very good talent here. Here, a random Colt McCoy. Good old Colt McCoy. Student of the game. He was great in the locker room. I actually liked him a lot as a backup. I think Colt McCoy is a top-tier backup. Just a guy that you'd love to have in your locker room. I think he would have a great relationship with Jaden Daniels. Obviously, Marcus Mariota is doing a great job here. Everybody loves him here. Former number 2 overall pick. I actually loved the idea of Marcus Mariota coming in as a backup, a former number 2 overall, understands the pressure, been in the league a while, been in some different systems. I think that was a great idea to bring him in so many ways to mentor Jaden. Ooh, that's a pass interference. You got there early, dog. You got there early. Come on, Price. Clean it up. I mean, just no pressure. Absolutely no pressure. They actually punted at the end here? I forgot. Little pressure at the edge, but not really. Quick throws. All right, let's get into the second half. Oof. They didn't call that a pass interference? I'm actually shocked by that. 31 for us? Ooh, Jonathan Jones. Man, we're seeing Jonathan Jones this late in the game? I mean, I guess somebody's got to play. It was 83. Ooh, that's Jalen. Oh, that's Jalen Lane. Interesting. Dang it. He slipped the first tackle, couldn't get loose. I'm excited to see what Jalen Lane does this year. Did he make any grabs? What's the box score on Jalen Lane? Did he do anything? No, only one target. That's sad. Isn't that good special teams blocking? Yeah. Mario's such a good presence to have around. I agree. Rodriguez. Same thing happened to him last year, dude. I feel bad for Rodriguez. He gets no blocking, just none. They don't help him 1 ounce to try to make him look better. It's tough. What up, 2Ls? What did y'all think of the kicker nailing the 70-yard with an extra leg to go? It's unbelievable, right? Just unbelievable. How is the record a 66-yarder off the crossbar, and this kid makes a 70-yard field goal in Florida? like my understanding is it's harder to kick in that hot, humid weather, right? Like they like the cold, thin air, like in Denver that can travel that far. Like he made a 70-yarder in Jacksonville in August. Nuts. Just the other day, it's in the Jacksonville game. Jaguars, I think his name's Cam Little. Cam Little, 70-yard field goal. And he nailed it. Like, it was not like, oh, barely over. Like, he had another 3 yards in him, probably. Little said, when he gave me the opportunity, we went out there, and adrenaline is a beautiful thing. So he's blaming the adrenaline. When Logan's eyes got really big, he's like freaking out. I caught really good, obviously. Yeah, I mean, it's bonkers, right? Absolutely bonkers. Is that who's that? 16? Who's 16? Ja'Cory Brooks. So nobody. Oh, Ja'Cory Brooks had 5 catches, 59 yards in the second half. Okay, so I guess he's the one to kind of look at. Yeah, a little holding out there. Drew a holding call too. So Ja'Cory Brooks and Tay Martin are the leading receivers. Ugh, off the heads. I mean, Cole Turner's supposed to be a receiving tight end, dog. I mean, yes, it's a bit of a tough catch, but you're in the NFL, bro. And you're a receiving tight end. Just Rodriguez, he gets no blocking. Like, was there a gap to hit at all? I mean, just right off the rip, 62 sucks. Cole Turner's not a blocking tight end. Like, they got a receiver on the other side. I know nothing about 89. 89 is Lawrence Cager. Nobody. I mean, maybe you could argue he should have put his foot in the ground and go left somewhere, maybe. Like, when he saw him go here, he should have hit this hole instead. He kind of got tunnel visioned because he's not seeing that this guy is actually like, I like the press here and then go this way, or either press here and go that way. Like, you gotta, when you just go make a decision like this and just go full bore, it makes it much easier on the linebacker because I'm just gonna, as soon as he makes his first move anywhere, I'm just gonna go to that hole. But if he presses here, this is why you're gonna press the hole, press, and then cut. Right? You press and then cut, and then maybe you have something going on. Right? And you may not have gotten anything, but maybe go the other way, right? Go here and then bounce it out. But you got to make a decision like that, 70-yard field goals before GTA 6. Yeah. What up, Troy? How are you? Shout out to Red Commanders Dragon Skin following. Appreciate it. And then Free the Third. 3 to Third also. It's Troy from the YouTubes. Oh, perfect. Thanks, Doc. Appreciate you being here. Oof. And then Chris Rodriguez drops the ball. Yeah, C-Rod is just not that guy. I'm actually curious about Jalen Lane. I'm really interested in this kid. I wish he got the ball more. Jalen Lane right here. Yeah, throw him the ball, dog. I mean, you can even just see it right there, the quickness of the dude. Is this him again, I think? No, it's 89. This was him over here, 83. It's funny, too, because he's, like, that fast, but he doesn't look like a thin slot receiver. Like, he looks like he's got some bulk to him, you know? Not like a huge guy, but he's... Yeah, unfortunately, he's just getting doubled. I love how quick he is, man. That's separation from here, but unfortunately, just running into a linebacker. He does draw help. This. Oh, does he make that catch? Does he actually catch that? Holy crap, Jacory! It's the slot guy, Jalen Lane. Yeah, and I think Jalen Lane is a potential baby Tyreek Hill. Does he actually catch that? Jacory frickin' Brooks, baby. Holy smokes. Holy crap. Very high on Brooks, yeah. That's fantastic grab. Nichols getting some love here. I mean, 62. Okay. Didn't even really look like he touched the guy. Yeah, McNichols is probably making this team, being honest. Should I be 4 running backs? JCM, Jeremy McNichols, B-Rob, and Austin Eckler. I like it. I think those should be the 4. Sorry, Rodriguez. They just don't block for you, dude. Who's that? And he makes the grab? Okay. Okay, Cole. I don't like the route to really get open, but make a tough grab. Does he make that catch? Like, actually? Yeah, he dropped it. Yeah, just go somewhere, Cole. Just go somewhere. Oh. You see it early, baby. Yes, that's a beautiful throw. Beautiful throw. Is that Cageler guy we just said? Or, Cager, not Cageler. Cager. When it's open, baby. Nice. Good find, Josh. A little trash at your feet. The good old Kirk Cousins says. A little trash at your feet. Curious. I think that's Lane. Ugh. Just ran the ball anyway. Get McNichols some love. Nice. Very nice. Mm. Nice, Tay. I actually don't like the 1.5, 1.25. Nice move. Very quick move. Little pick play. Beautiful. Pitch and catch. Touchdown. 2-point conversion, actually. A 2-point conversion pick play. All right. Good news is next week can't be any worse, dude. I mean, we got rid of a huge problem on defense. That's helpful. And a huge problem on special teams, to be honest. I mean, Dominique Hampton could almost be blamed for the first half. Like, that's how bad he was. And that's why he got cut. It's actually crazy. This game will be known as the Hampton failure experience. It really was. I mean, as soon as Hampton's not on the field, right? Or is he on the field here? I'm curious. Hampton's no longer on the field, right? And let's see if we just give up a huge gap in the middle here. Or is that him? Is that him? It is him. Luckily, 50 attacks it. I mean, he doesn't even... No, it's not him. Sorry, it's 46. Not 45. Okay. Yeah, let me do it one more time here. Let's pause it. Oh, false start. Dang. There's the information. Jalen Lane makes the tackle. He's on special teams here? Yeah, he's right here. Speed. All right. So here, 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 here. Nope, he's going here. Looks like they're going to twist here. So there's all your gaps, right? Good job, Jalen. Man, how is Jalen Lane better on special teams, keeping his gap, breaking down, making a tackle than a freaking linebacker? I got to go. My first NFL game, Commanders versus Packers. I get to go. Father-in-law got me and the wife's tickets as early. Fudge, yeah, man. What up, Jack? How are you? Dude, that's awesome. I'm probably going to go to the Ravens preseason game. I got free tickets to that. Oh, Hampton's back in the game here. Yeah, it should be a crazy game against the Packers. Nice play by Fitty. All right. Is that Jones? Is it Andre Jones? Yeah, Andre Jones Jr., 7th-round pick in 2023. So Ron's last pick. Making a play, man. Make a play. Dominique Hampton played like the whole game, too. No way I got myself tickets for $400 each. Lambeau tickets are insane, yeah. I've been to Lambeau. It was fun back in the day. Come on, man. Let him let my man free. Let my man free. course, Dominic Hampton not making a block. There's no way. There's 3 dudes and you block 0. There's no way. When you thought it couldn't get worse. I mean, like, literally. There's 3 guys there, and he blocks none of them. 1, 2, 3. He doesn't even block him. He's not even really blocking him. He just kind of like threw his shoulder out there and then moved on to the next. Dominates tackle only by the end of the game. Just hope Terry signs soon. He wants 33 mil. He isn't getting it at 30. I agree. Is that Rodriguez again? They just don't block from him. No, it's Demetric Felton. Demetric Felton's been in the league a while. Kind of a return specialist for the Browns. Jeez, set my man up. Number 10. Not familiar with 10 at all. Oh, Jacoby Jones. I guess there's a new Jacoby Jones? Yeah. It's only 24. Gotcha. I mean, can't be that shocked. It's not that crazy of a name or something like that. Is Kaz Allen still on the roster? Yes. Yeah. He's 22. So is Carlin Viggers. Casimir Allen is on the roster at the moment, but I don't think for long, if I'm being honest. They have him listed as a running back. Yeah, I don't think he makes this team. I think Jalen Lane will be our new return guy, return specialist. So Casimir Allen, I don't think has a chance. And they like running backs for the kick return, even though they do have him listed as a running back. But I think it'll be more Jeremy McNichols probably. Maybe JCM. Oh, off his hands. Who's that? Was that Lane? No, it's Jacoby Jones again. Tough. Tough. What time is it? Ugh, yeah. I think I'm going to call it here. I'm going to try to get started earlier next week. This week, yeah, I'm going to call it here. This week, I'm going to get a big tinny. This week I had some stuff with the stream and whatnot, trying to figure it all out. So it took a little bit longer to get started. And then I'm going to try to give James a bath earlier. Usually we kind of give it to him right before bed, and my wife doesn't want to get him in bed until definitely after 8, but more like 8:30. Because if we put him to bed too early, he's kind of a kid that sleeps a set number of hours rather than, oh, I wake up at a certain time, So like when he's, if he goes to bed around 8:30, we may be able to get him to sleep until about 6:30. So get like a 10-hour window. But if you put to bed at 7:30, now he's waking up at 5:30. And my wife doesn't want to get up at 5:30. So watch him already Monday? Yes. Play-by-play for Monday. for sure, no doubter. And I won't be doing the Ravens game because I'm probably going to be going to the Ravens game. So if you're going to the Ravens game, hit me up. Let us know in the Discord or something like that. See what's going on there. And then the other thing is, but we will be doing a film review for both. But I'm going to try and get more started quicker because 4 a.m. comes early. I'm going to be up here in 4 hours to get to work. So it is what it is. But appreciate all of you hanging out. The Twitch stream seems to be working well, which is super good, super exciting. And it didn't get shut down at all. Twitch has updated terms of service. Please be sure to read or updated. Okay, I'm going to say accept. Hopefully they don't kick me for that. But I did the Madden 25 section. I don't know if that's going to get me in trouble because I'm not playing Madden. I don't know. But I figured it kind of be nice to be in the Madden thing because then other people that maybe watch football or are interested in football, obviously, because they play Madden, may work there too. But anyway, all right, I'm going to end these. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. And I will see you on Monday. And until next time, see ya!